New tonight, the woman seen here being pushed out of an upside-down aircraft is now the first Minnesota passenger to file suit against Delta. Lawyers for that Minnesota mother say what happened to her was just plain wrong.
That powerful national firm says that Delta should pay. As our Frankie McClister reports, she's not the only survivor who is set to sue.
Everybody who's on that plane, their life has been altered.
One of those altered lives was the woman in this video, Hannah Krebs of Burnsville. She's retained the same firm that's representing the families of the victims in the deadly DC plane crash. The new suit filed Friday claims Krebs suffered, quote, extreme bodily and mental injuries and economic losses.
I'm hopeful that the airline is going to accept responsibility and process these claims fairly.
Another suit filed on behalf of a Texas man claims he was, quote, drenched with jet fuel and suffered injuries to their head, neck, back, knees, and face. Delta already offered $30,000 to each of the 76 passengers on that flight from MSP, but it may not be enough to stop a slew of lawsuits. Do you think more of these lawsuits will be coming about?
I do. We've talked to a number of passengers that have all expressed interest in filing suits.
And another Minnesota passenger, Matt Cunningham.
There's a moment where you realize I'm in a plane crash. This commercial airliner is on its side and now it's upside down. They're not supposed to be upside down.
Has also retained an attorney. She's recommending to hang tight for now.
We still have to get a grasp on not just what happened and how the crash occurred, but we have to figure out what's going on with our clients.
But she also places blame on the people in the flight deck.
They all walked off this plane alive by the grace of God. It had nothing to do with what the pilots did. The design of the airplane saved them.
It was a preventable accident, it's unfortunate.
The lawsuit filed today claims that the flight crew didn't have adequate training or supervision, but Delta is pushing back on that, saying that both the captain and first officer of that flight were qualified and certified for their positions. And it's just a long road ahead, guys, isn't it?
Definitely.
It will be for sure.
Yep.
All right. Thank you, Frankie.
Yep.